Oh my God, we're live. Actually, I'm live on YouTube. Okay, so nothing fancy, nothing out the ordinary. I'm doing my 3-year anniversary stream. Basically, what it is me just thanking everybody I've met along the way. So I got out of work about 15 minutes ago, so I'm just hair's messed up and everything. And yes, of course, I got a super chat from a friend, a confidant, a partner. Nah, she's awesome. But Nadia is from Horwit Nods, whatever it is. I'm going to be drinking soon, but so Nadia for $10.999 said, "I adore you, you beautiful bastard." And she is so awesome. I'll be plugging her in a second. Basically, what I'm doing is my channel launched 3 years ago. I made it on June 9th, so it's 69 on purpose. And what I do is, hey, whether I have one sub, 2,000 subs, 20,000 subs, whatever, probably won't ever happen. I never want to forget where I came from and always just thank the people along the way. I've noticed that with some people I'm sharing right here, the Critical Drinker, for example, this guy can have 2 million subscribers and he will hop onto a YouTube channel with people that have 20. And the guy doesn't have to do anything for that. He just does it because it's always paying it forward. And I'm the same way. And I just never, no matter how big this channel ever gets, I never want to think that, oh, Chris is too big to give thanks for how he got there. I didn't hit 2,000 subscribers all by myself. And it's just me kissing a lot of ass for 15 or 20 minutes. So, but yes, I'll just start off with a drinker and just give a 2-minute basic introduction. It's been no secret. I've said it publicly that he's part of the reason, basically the main reason why I started a YouTube channel. With a guy like Will Jordan having over 2 million subscribers, people on Twitter, people wherever on Reddit will talk shit about him. That's what's going to happen. That's the internet. You can't get 100% fan feedback and think everybody's going to like you. But since the day I started my YouTube channel, this guy's been supportive, hit me back up on Patreon, watch my videos, give me advice. I've had plenty of conversations with this guy offline, and he's just a really chill dude. I think some people take the whole Critical Drinker moniker way too fucking serious, and they act like assholes about it. It is what it is. It's fine. I don't care. The guy always gets back to me and just always been supportive of me since day one. He's the reason I got this right here for the Critical Drinker glass, and I want to keep going, and the guy's always helped me out. So he doesn't have to, and that's what I appreciate about him. So yeah, it's a drinker, that's you. Also, to an affiliate, somebody who I consider a friend, and I haven't been on his channel as much lately because life happened and gets in the way. I also want to preface it real fast, whoever watches this replay, a lot of channels I've been on the past few months because work, it just happens. When you're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day and people are streaming while you're working, it's not that I don't want to hang out with them. I'm just literally fucking busy. But Lance here from the Outcast Creative. Lance is a true friend, and man, I have to thank him for, well, not thank him, but joking about, he made me suffer the Acolyte, but we had fun doing it. But every Sunday we watch The Shield together. Also, he did his Spartacus video, and Spartacus, we were doing breakdowns. I'll look it up right here. His first video got like 80,000 views or something, some insane number, and it was great seeing that. I'm very proud of Lance, and I've been on with him so much I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm trying to find his playlist here. This is Lance for. He's not the best playlist. Let me look up. Let's see, Spartacus. But Spartacus Outcast Creative. Okay, here we go. You can tell I'm playing for this stuff. Oh yeah, it's not on here. I'll find it, Lance. I'm not playing this or post. Here we go. Spartacus. So, but Lance, the best thing was we covered Band of Brothers together, which was fantastic. Yes, so right here, 103,000 views, streamed 10 months ago. I was part of all of this, and I'm just beyond grateful to have Lance in my life. Also, his book, I'm also a man of my word, and I did, plug it real quick. I did buy his book right here, Silver Screen Journeys. He knows I told him I'd buy it. I just haven't had a chance to review it yet because, again, busy. So sorry, Lance, but I'll get to it eventually. But covering Band of Brothers with him was fantastic. We've had some great times, and just I will hang out with the guy more, but just, man, always fucking busy. Somebody who doesn't have a channel, which I'll mention him because he is a friend of Lance's, but his name is The Inside Man. He always hops on. He's always doing inside stuff. He's hopping on behind the scenes. He doesn't have his own YouTube channel, but Inside Man, whenever I talk to this guy is the definition of a fucking gentleman. He's a just gentle soul. We can go offline and have 3 and 4 hour conversations. Gary has this infectious laugh where when he starts laughing, you start laughing. He sounds like that old cartoon dog there with the high pitched like voice, like the whole like I can't do it, but the whole like that. And when Gary starts laughing, you start laughing with them. Just so blessed to have these people in my life. And so speaking of another asshole, a co-host, a friend, confidant, Stupenzo, we bust his balls because he wasn't monetized. He finally got monetized and 377 videos. Man, Stupenzo, I mean, I had it where Christmas 2 years ago, I literally hopped onto his Godzilla stream. Enzo watched the entire Godzilla fucking lineup, like every single Godzilla film ever made, like 45 films or some shit. And he would do a 6 or 7 hour, 8 hour even fucking stream. It's insanity. We did a 6 hour Matrix stream and fucking Warner Brothers just for showing still images, pictures. They want to fucking block in this stuff. And he had it on Rumble, but it's just ridiculous that happens. But Enzo likes watching, he loves to watch the shitty, stupid movies that nobody else wants to watch. And it's fun as hell. I have endless fun with Enzo. And again, with Dorkside, he goes on at midnight and I could be working at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. And like, even I eventually do need sleep, but there's been a couple times I couldn't sleep. I'd hop on, but it just, I mean, so I could do a whole hour talking about fucking Enzo's lunacy. We just watch so much, and I think he's vastly underrated. And he loves to talk. We joke about him talking and rambling too much, but he will do his Stupenzo cast by himself and just have a blast with it. So it's never homework. And he's doing these stupid fucking Supergirl pool videos. They're so fucking horrible, but Enzo makes it almost worth watching. Almost. So I said I could talk about Enzo all fucking day. Speaking of another co-host, I'm pretty sure he's my first subscriber, but also a friend. He hit 944 subscribers, but Luke here, the Northern English bastard. Fucking Jay. 3 years, you don't look a day over 2 years, 364. Also, Jay, because I can't plug your channel, I've said this jokingly, non-jokingly, Emperor Goodwin right here, Jay, he is one of very few people I've ever fucking met where I have a massive respect for him. Like, we joke about him being the old man and grumpy and shit, but call it an older brother, maybe like a son, but I just take endless advice from Jay. When he's one of them guys where I like to talk and I talk fast often, but when I ask Jay a question, sit back and I listen. Jay has so much fucking advice, but I really take I take everything he says seriously and just sit back and I love his takes. Hey Dax, yeah, 3 years, dude. It's just me showing everybody's fucking channels. I forgot Dax, your channel. I'm sorry, man, because I was gonna do Sammy soon, but going to everybody's channels and just saying thank you, what I appreciate, and yeah. So let me get in, actually. So let me finish up with Luke right here. So Luke is the first person where he hit me up on Facebook and we became Facebook friends. I told him eventually, hey, make a channel, try it out, have fun. And Luke, we always joke that we can't understand what the fuck he's saying. But whenever he does an American accent, he sounds more American than I do. And then you can understand what he's saying clearly. It's kind of freaky. Thank God. I'll take everything I say seriously. But yeah, but also with Jay Goodwin, Jay definitely taught me doing live streaming and being on YouTube, especially with my rewatches. The key to getting better and also having fun is sometimes your chat is better than the actual panelists. And I've had some funny panelists on, but more times with guys like Goodwin and fucking the Gourd King, they'll be in my fucking chat and I laugh harder at these guys, their chat contributions versus, the actual panelists. We also had Melvin Deeply for one of my rewatches because I'm did 65 so far, and Melvin was better than all of us. Like, Melvin just spitting facts, and I'm like, dude, you should be on a fucking panel. You're better than I am hosting this shit. But yeah, but back to Luke. Luke is just he's a funny idiot. I love having him. Just said he's at 944. I think Luke is criminally underrated so far this year. I can tell you, I've laughed so much this year about stupid shit. Also, to like what Goodwin would say about having fun riffing on shitty movies, Luke did. We talked about Judge Dredd, the Stallone Judge Dredd. Back this over here. The Stallone Judge Dredd. And that is so far the hardest I've laughed, I think, in 2025. And that or Sammy. But there's one point during his Judge Dredd video where fucking Inside Man, I had him laughing. And when he started laughing, I was laughing. And it was just, there it is right here. It only had 211 views, highly underrated. But yeah. When I get Inside Man laughing, it was a fucking blast. But also, yeah, and then Goodwin's in my chat. When Goodwin was on with Luke and Inside Man, they did Falling Down. Fantastic fucking stream. I listened to that shit about 3 times so far. But again, Luke is a great co-host. I wish I want to do my news again more with him. It's just that time again. When being up at 4 o'clock in the morning is a pain in the fucking ass. So let's see. Talk about a pain in the ass right here, Vex. Vex Electronica, a massive pain in the ass. Everyone's pain in the ass. I love Vex. We bust balls. I always try with her because she's a female, not to cross the line of like overstepping yourself. But I look at Vex like she's like she reminds me of my sister Jennifer, and I say this with all the love and passion in the world. Well, I think if Vex and my sister Jennifer got in stream together, the internet would blow up. Like Jennifer and her, they will go back and forth who has more racist and guy vibes and just raunchy shit they say. And I don't agree with everything Vex says, but that's also the beauty of people like her and Goodwin, other people that you interact with. Just because we don't love every single movie doesn't mean we don't respect each other's opinions. Vex is very crude and she is just over the top sometimes. And I just love listening to her because, she's actually a sweetheart, even though she comes across as this evil brown bitch. But the best thing about her is her self-deprecating humor, where she says that I have a punchable face, but also an ASMR voice, and I have tits for OnlyFans. Vex has no problem taking the piss out of herself, and I respect the fuck out of that because what first not led me onto her, but I heard about her was her hot takes, and so many women, especially in 2025, are scared of raunchy humor and woke culture and shit like that. Vex just says what's on her fucking mind. I have to respect her for that. She makes my Sundays at work almost bearable. Keyword is almost. I hate my fucking job, like most people should. Let's see. Somebody I do hate, definitely, but oh boy, I can imagine Goodwin seeing fucking me talking about Leon, which actually Leon's on right now too, and I'll send him a shout out. Leon, Words of Paradise, Leon Idol, guys like him and Goodwin going back and forth is just fucking comedy gold. I love it. Leon is the epitome of what I would call a bro. Simple as that. So many people don't understand guy humor, I guess because I'm from the 80s and went to high school in the 90s, that this is pure bro humor where certain streams you could listen to me and Leon and you may think we fucking hate each other, and it's the total opposite, where the harder we bust each other's balls and insult each other shows how much we actually care about each other and we're friends. And Leon can take a joke with the fucking best of them. Like, just listen to this guy again with his self-deprecating humor. We just go back and forth all damn time. And like I tell Leon, he's one of few people where I could stream with this guy 6 days a week and fucking just not get bored of him. He definitely has hot takes, but what I like about Leon is he's authentic with how he feels. He may be the one person, like, 20 of us could say, listen, dude, whatever, Rebel Moon's a shitty movie. Leon will be the one guy where, you know what? I like Rebel Moon. I agree it's a shitty movie, but he believes it and he feels that way. And I got to respect it, man. I respect somebody where I never feel like if you ain't busting balls, you don't like him. 100% right, Jay. That's what I'm saying. And at least for my money, I always felt with YouTube, like my friend Big Al. My friend Big Al's like, Chris, I would never make a YouTube channel. Big Al, like the James Cameron Avatar, he's like, I get it. People hate the fucking film. People don't like it. He just bought a 100-inch television. The first film he watched was Avatar. He's like, I know people think it's shitty. It's not a great movie, but I just like it. It's like how Goodman would say about Flash Gordon, being like a terrible fucking film, but he likes it. With Leon, I feel like Leon doesn't say stuff just to get clicks. Some people on YouTube do, but he's authentic. Even if we don't agree, I just respect the fact that I may hate a fucking film, but Leon will like it. Sometimes I wonder who's surprised what comes out of Leon's mouth being Leon. That's what I'm saying, Jay. It's even if I said I don't agree, just he believes it, and I gotta he's one of the guys where he'll look up and say, Chris, there's a pink elephant up there. I know it's not there. You know it's not there, Jay. Leon may know it's not there, but he thinks there's a pink elephant flying above his head. I don't know. It's something, but I love the fact that he can riff on himself so goddamn well. And just, again, people that can just take the piss out of themselves, especially being on YouTube, especially, this is an atmosphere where people will make fun of you. People will shit on your appearance. I mean, I accept that not everybody wants to be on camera and respectable because it's a toxic place sometimes. I get it, but Leon, the fact that he can fucking take jokes, man. So speaking of an asshole who can take jokes, I was just talking to him earlier and last night. Sammy 3P, another person who didn't have a YouTube channel, and slowly he's gaining popularity. He has 355 subscribers. I love Sammy's Cavecast he started up, and he reached out to me and a lot of people. Should I make a YouTube channel? Dude, go for it. Go for it. Have fun. Just go out there with the little influence I have, much like the Critical Drinker. I only have 2,000 subscribers. If I had 100,000 subscribers, I would tell everybody, check Sammy out. Sammy is funny as hell. His show right now, I've joined it now a couple times because I was always busy. In other news, oh Christ, we did this Hassan band right here, and I at one point turned off my camera because I was so Sammy's takes are the strongest on YouTube. Yes. So what does Sammy do? Oh boy, I wish you could win. Jay, if you want to join, you could. Like, how do you describe Sammy? Sammy is just what I liked about him is last week we this streamer here called Fartface and other news. We met people, and Sam would say this, where people know the assignment. I met about 4 panelists for the first time I never met before, and talking to these guys and busting balls, it felt like I know these guys for a long time. They got the joke. There's so much shit talking and riffing and drunken stupidness and just his news takes. What I like about Sammy's new show is he goes, Chris, I'm not going to make like, obviously, you're not mad at nobody, but Open Bar, Gooch, Niet, they want to talk about Superman and, currently whatever the Devil May Cry Netflix series. And now we have more Fantastic Four takes, things like that. And the Alien Earth trailer came out. Sammy's just like, you know what? I'll make something different, man. Instead of just doing the same old pop culture shit, I want to do news about some guy taking a piss and a snake bit him in his dick. Like, sure, dude, let's go with that. Sammy is often falling asleep on streams, and it's fucking comedy gold, especially when someone like Enzo would tape him and just listen to him snoring. And I had Sammy on my Superman 2 video. Hopefully he'll make it for Superman 3. It's up to him if he's not busy or not. But also want to say too, everybody I've interacted with and shown here, when I do my rewatches called Losers Lounge, people have an open invite. It's never like, Chris, can I come on? I tell every single fucking person I know, never ask, never say, can I come on? You're already invited. It's more like, dude, send me the link. It's just how I do stuff. I'm here to enjoy it, have fun, not take it too seriously, and hang out with my friends. That's all I'm doing this stuff for. I'm not doing it for the monetization. So another douchebag, he knows I love him, busting balls. Dark Owl, let's see, he's at 11K right now. One of the guys we've actually hung out in person and met him at New York City. We saw Rebel Moon, a terrible film, but a terrible film enjoyed by 2 friends. We talk at least once a week on the phone, sometimes twice a week, and we just go back and forth. And another guy where he didn't have a YouTube channel, and one day on Patreon, Critical Drinker's like, hey guys, I want to talk about a film called Last Action Hero, a film that not a lot of people saw or enjoyed. Dark Hour, Russ. He's like, you know what, man, I'll just hop on, pretty fucking nervous. And, they had pretty good camaraderie. They had a blast. And he makes his YouTube videos. And just, again, he's one of the guys where, for me, he's my friend. And we've had no problems with each other. We go back and forth busting balls, and said he knows it in his fucking chats. Whenever he hops to Open Bar, I always slay him with a super chat. And he does the same thing back. We check on each other. He'll call me. I'll call him. I like a friend that, like, whenever I go to Open Bar, he always texts, like, hey, how was Will Jordan? How was Mahler? How was, like, whatever, on Little Platoon or something? And always checking in. Doesn't have to, but he does. And I appreciate that a lot. My next vacation, we'll hang out again in New York City, get a fucking pizza pie. He does really great breakdown videos. I think for my money, whenever he's on with Drinker, they have a great just back and forth. I mean, not all Drinkers chat likes him, but that's to be expected. At this point, sometimes Drinker's own chat hates him, or they hate Mahler, or just they go back and forth. And don't take it too seriously. Just have fun. His show called Two Hosts. Unfortunately, he lost his co-host, the dirty black cat, the uninspired reviewer. It sucks, but it's like he's got a new co-host. For some reason Joe's not on here. I hate when it does this stuff too, man. Let's see. Look up World War Joe. My buddy World War Joe. Here we go. So World War Joe's been on with me for my rewatches, and also, I'm not sure why Joe. This is some weird shit on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Here's Joe. Sorry, Joe. Probably gonna hate me. World War Joe, awesome guy. He is another person where he's been on my rewatches. He's been on Dark Hours rewatches. Also, he's a co-host. Joe is funny as hell. I make the joke that he's boring as fuck, and half the time I can't remember his personality because he doesn't offer much, and he's an idiot. But he damn sure gets the assignment. He gets a joke. Joe is a great guy. He's a great addition to my rewatches. Also, Dark Hour couldn't have picked a better co-host. And Dark Hour, like a lot of people, the reason I didn't take over as his co-host because he wants to stream on Saturday and Sunday. I'm working on Saturday and Sunday. Hey, come on at 7 o'clock at night. Oh, I want to come on at 1 p.m. Motherfucker, I'm working from 7 to 5, you dick. I bust Russ's balls. Like, you keep doing your two hosts when I'm at work. Pick one when I'm not at work, but I'm always fucking working, so. Joe is a great guy. Glad to have him on. And yeah, I just all these people. I don't want to make a big, huge, a 45-minute video, but great fucking dude. Speaking of another great guy, doesn't need my respect or my plugs, but still be thanking people. Hey, Tyler, another person. I'm sorry, Tyler. Yeah, just said that. You're on the list as well, bro. Tyler, wish you're on with me more, Tyler, but works a bitch, man. I love Tyler's videos. This guy Niat from Film Comics Explained, 1.8 million subscribers. Doesn't need my charity or anything, but one of the few people out there where Niat will invite an idiot like me onto his channel. Why, I have no idea, but he keeps inviting me on. Great fucking dude. Man, his Film Comics Explains, I love when he breaks down like, hey guys, here's the whole like whatever the history of the Yakuza or Yakuza, the whatever you call them there, the predator species. And he breaks down whatever the entire fucking Thunderbolts Explained and the T-800 Terminator Explained. These timelines, these videos, these long form videos, I can't even do them because they're so fucking time consuming. And man, he would just go through an entire history. Niad has a soothing voice like this. He is Australian, and the way he talks is very deliberate. And boy, Niad, whenever he talks, I'm just like, not in a bad way, but man, I feel like just less stressed out. His right here, this one, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning Explained. He breaks down basically a 2 or 3 minute segment to the entire Mission Impossible franchise. Niat's a good fucking dude. Every time we hang out, again, he's always like, hey Chris, what's going on? What's up? And we'll talk for like 10-15 minutes. Just a fucking great guy, man. Just one of the people where he's always inviting me on. I never hit him up. He hits me up, and just great, man. So let's see. Also, another great person. Well, we'll see about great, but the Platinum Pumpkin, the Gourd King, the Dirty Squash himself. And I would say this, maybe because he doesn't put out enough videos, and not to his fault of his own, because he's as blue collar as me. The Gourd King is always working. Gourd King only has, and this upsets me, 1.41k subs. This guy, for my money being on YouTube, I love everybody. Everyone's my friend. I think Gord is hands down the most underrated person I know. Some people just got it. Simple as that. I mean, I don't have it the way Gord does. I can't tell if he's an AI or if he's just writing this shit down prematurely, but the Gourd King pumps out fucking puns like a madman. I don't know how he does it. And what makes it worse is because I'll say I'm fucking pissed off or I'm in a bad mood, and the Gourd King doesn't swear. And it makes it creepy because the Gourd King is a master of words where he truly can say fuck you without actually saying the words of fuck you. And it's so like deliciously evil, where he has the most dirtiest, raunchiest shit he says, but he types it out and says it in a way that's like, it makes you think for a second. It's a true master craft of how good he is. And it said the fact that he only has his sub count, the guy should have fucking 100,000 subs easily. And but that's his also, sorry, on Platinum Pumpkin, his gaming, but even his game, I listen to him all the time. Right here, so 442. His Captain America video. I mean, just his videos are so. I listen to this one right here. Twilight Enter the Suck Zone, and the way he rips apart Twilight. He only has 98 views. The guy is so criminally underrated. Whenever he hops on my channel with me and does my rewatches, it's always a treat having Gord on. The guy is he's just effing fantastic. And man, just I wish I could hang with this guy a lot more than I do. But again, time is a bitch, man. Let's see. Another person, Jackson, right here. We just talked yesterday. He asked again, and I'm a nobody, for some advice about Open Bar. I thought he's fantastic. He wants to hang out more. Just dude, time, scheduling. Box Office Brawler is newer. He has 1.73k subs. Every Tuesday, he does his breakdowns. People like Goodwin to Gourd King, they listen to Jackson's, all of his breakdowns. And the guy has, what's weird is he's only like 2 years older than my kid. And it's just, he has like these takes that are funny. And he's got a good presence to him. He's very hopeful and optimistic. And Jackson, I just like the way he talks. And he's only has 100 videos right now, but I just see his presentation, the way he reviews things and his outlook on the industry, I just see him just growing. I see this number right now. Okay, this is June 9th, 1.73. This number is going to change. Trust me. I'm not sure what will hit, but this guy, he's got something about him where he won't be at 1.73 forever. Jackson's a cool ass fucking dude. So, we'll hang out more when time permits it. But speaking of a cool ass dude right here, my buddy, he's hopping on tonight, 13th Warrior, Nick from The Plot Strikes Back. But it's new. Only has right now 363 subscribers. That will fucking change. He's doing these videos every Monday called Masculine Mondays. I've been a part of them. John Wick to freaking Bloodsport to like Goodwin was on there for Band of Brothers. I mean, look at Band of Brothers. Saving Private Ryan. 4 hours and 53 minutes, man. That's a stream right there. And Nick, because we just talked about as well, just did his ballerina video. Fantastic. So Nick is still new and upcoming, but again, that 363, that's only because he's newer, and that's going to change. Nick is a great fucking guy. I love talking to Nick, and he knows me too. If he says, Chris, come on, I'm on. But I never ask. I never want to come across that guy where I'm just constantly begging for links. You want me on? Cool. Now, if you don't want me on, if you got a big panel, I'm never upset about that shit. But the Plot Strikes Back is very good. And I just said, Nick is going to be going up, not down. Proctophile, thanks, buddy. I said, I was going to mention you later on, but I'll mention you now, Procto. Because you don't have a YouTube channel, you're just doing gaming, and you'll be on for Superman 3. Procto, you're a cool-ass guy. I liked having you on a couple of times. Looking forward to having you on again. And the reason, like most people, you're not on more is just because of your schedule, my schedule. I wish the way you break down videos on my channel, I hope sometime you should make your own channel, but if you want to keep doing gaming, keep doing gaming. But yeah, Procto, I like having you on, dude. I'm definitely gonna roast you with my intro and having a great time, man. I'm so glad to hang out with you. Let's see, Zax. I don't hang with Zax too much, but mostly through Nadia from Horror with Nods. But Zax, his Circle of Jerks, I love a Circle of Jerks. Just such a great time. News articles. Zax, whenever he hops on to Nadia streams, he's always pleasant, nice guy. When I dressed up like a girl for fucking Plot Strikes Back, Zax kept making all these funny comments. Dude is cool. So I like talking to Zax. Some of these people down here, like, Reaper, I only met him one time, or like, Jeremy and Johns, obviously I did, and so I'm not going to break that down. Boosh is cool as hell. Boosh only has 184 subs. He's just casual. He mostly does gaming. We mostly hops on my friend Stupenzo. So Boosh is out there in terms of just like gaming. That's all he really does, but not this bad thing. I like talking to Boosh, funny guy. When he gets drunk, he gets really fucking stupid, as we all do. But Boosh is a cool fucking guy, man. Love talking to him. B sub. I say, yeah, that was one time. So right here, boy, my puppy friend. Let's call her Puppy. She has 927 subscribers. Horror with Nods, Nadia. As Emperor Goodwin would say, Emperor Goodwin constantly calls Nadia a fucking T-800, a Terminator. Her factory resetting hasn't been reset yet, but Nadia, I say this with all love in the world, is that she reminds me of a puppy. She just is, like, she's naive, and she's also kind of adorable, and just like, I don't know, something about Nadia where she's like playfully naive. I'm not sure how else to say it, but she just makes me happy. She makes me happy. I love hanging out with her. We talk about, just said, horror stuff. I'm doing Stranger Things with her, and we talked about God, we just had this basically 2.5 hour stream talking about Bring Her Back, and we were watching the trailer for the new Netflix Del Toro Frankenstein, and Nadia, she's again one of the people where she's like, "Hey, Blue," and she always says, because her husband's name is Chris. Whenever she says Chris, I keep thinking she's talking to me, but she'll just say Blue and then her husband Chris. And when Nadia asks me to hang out, it's never an obligation. If I have the time, I hop on. If not, I'm busy. But like everybody else, hanging out with her, it's always a treat. I wish we could hang out more. I wish I wasn't so fucking busy, but I'm doing strange things with Nadia. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Chris, but I mean, I can never take her from Chris because he's more of a man than I'll ever be, Jay. So, but yeah, but Nadia, she's just like, oh, it's a Goodwin. Oh God, we'll mention it now since Goodwin's in our fucking chat, but actually, I'll get to him in a second. But Kanoi Sasquatch, because Goodwin knows I'm trying to fucking say it and just keep a straight face. But so Kanoi Sasquatch, I'll pop him up if he's on here. Look at all my stuff here. Crowder, Geeks and Gamers. Nadia said, I could talk about you all day. I gotta fucking find her here. Those want to pull up. So, is it Vlasa? Just type in Pastor. So fucking Cannoli, I've been on his channel twice so far. Boondock Saints was hilarious. Goodwin was there, and holy shit, the fact that again this guy it's been already fucking 11 months ago, okay, 1.2k views. This video, and I told this to Lance and everybody, if I could have like an awards, like the Stream Awards for 2024, last year in 2024, I swear, these 1.2K views, at least 50 are from me. The hardest I laughed in 2024 was on this fucking Velocipaster stream. And the best part of the joke was between Goodwin and Gord King playing it dead serious. As Nadia joins like 30 minutes in, and she's high as hell. And you can tell she's high as hell. And the fact that I'm listening, I was driving Uber at the time, had my headphones on Uber, and at one point I paused my Uber app. I pulled the fucking truck over, and I'm just like giggling so goddamn hard because everybody on the fucking panel gets the joke but Nadia, and I'll just show like actually like not obviously Cannoli, not stealing your shit, but this fucking panel right here. Look, you got Goodwin, Vex, Gord King, White Bear. Let's see, and Frankie was on there, of course, Lance, but Nadia. But like I said, it's a 30 minutes in, man. Holy shit! I listen to this now, this stream, at least once every couple months, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my fucking life. And yeah, just because of Jay, oh man. True art is never appreciated in its own time. Velocipaster will be recognized by future generations as the peak of the cinematic arts. God, man. Oh yeah, Proctor Sergeant, see that there. Coincidentally, I have a whole paycheck worth of money to throw around. Seems like a good time to maybe start making my own stuff, dude. Yeah, and with the little power I have, I promoted, dude. Have you on, and just why not, man? Said if an idiot like me can do it, if Nadia, if guys like Leon can have a channel, fuck it, bro. Just go out there, have fun with it. But yes, it can always Sasquatch. He's taking some time off because real life, but him and his wife Sassy, but Cannoli is funny as fuck. He's got that like Cannoli has that over the top laugh where if Goodwin or Gore gets him going, Cannoli like when he laughs, I turn my headphones down because he laughs so boisterously and so funny. And but he's a big fucking dude. But Christ, like I said, I will never the fact that people like him show me with YouTube. I like this. I have fun doing this, but some people are just they're just underrated. Like I said, Goodwin, anybody out who would fucking listen. The fact that this only has 1,200 views is a crime. It really deserves fucking 10K minimum, and that's how life is, man. It's just shit. Let's look down. Let's see, like Lil Platoon. I mean, I'll just say real quick. Isn't he? Hung out with this guy twice so far. One time on B Sub, and what's cool about him is again 200,000 subscribers. When I was on B Sub, we went offline, turned mics off. The guy, we talked for about 3.5 hours and just asked this guy so much advice about having 200K subs, how to grow things, about my work schedule, what to pick and choose. And from a time talking to this guy on B Sub and even like with Critical Drinker, some people have reputation, simple as that. I don't know him too well, but through different avenues and different people, some guys just come across as just good people and gentlemen. I told Platoon this online and offline. Like, dude, your reputation definitely precedes you. The guy is just nice. He's just a fucking class act. He just comes across as just he talks really fast, but I'll make a joke that when he talks fast, he's British, he sounds intelligent. When I talk fast, I sound like a fucking moron. Platoon just sounds way more intelligent than everybody in the room, but he doesn't have an ego about it. And the guy is just like, he's so fucking cool and just so like nice to talk to. Right now he's on B Sub, so I have a feel he's not against me anyway, right? So Platoon, and he's in. When Goodwin's talking about this right here, sorry, Dax, totally diagnosed. He has good people. One thing about, like I always say, I'm not against people making money on YouTube. I get super chats and donations and ad revenue. Platoon is a prime example of why I would have trouble taking this shit seriously, only because his Captain Captain America Brave New World video 2 months ago. I mean, Christ, it's a damn 3 hour 57 minutes and shit. The guy puts like, I can't fathom putting 12, 15, 20 hours into a fucking video, and Marvel's just like, bam, demonetized. And you're like, oh man. My thing is, if I take my day off, I look at it as like making these videos. For some people that have 200,000 subscribers or 500,000 or a million, if you put like 12, 15 hours into a video, that's a full day of work. And for some random asshole from Marvel or Warner Bros. Or DC or Disney to like nail your fucking video and take away all your revenue, that would just straight piss me off. Because like, I hate my job, trust me. But for every second I'm on the clock, I'm getting fucking paid. If I went in tomorrow and work 10 hours and they're like, hey, Chris, you're not getting paid for today, there'd be some problems. And YouTube has that weird thing like that where they can seriously no matter how much you work on a fucking video, you could have like 200,000 fucking views, 342, 178, all these views and ad revenue, and you say or do the wrong thing, and somebody's just like, bam, you're fucking demonetized. In a sense, your whole paycheck is gone. That would fucking piss me off, man. But yeah, Platoon is just a fucking great guy, and I always had a big respect for this guy because Emperor Goodwin told me about. He sent me some stuff to listen to where he had fucking Little Platoon versus Leon about the Rebel Moon and the whole what's considered a Mary Sue. It's Platoon there should be some kind of a YouTube award because the man is a fucking saint for like not killing Leon. It was goddamn hilarious. It's a good fucking dude, and I mean, I wish I could hang out with him more, but I always say from the handful of interactions we have, man, just good fucking dude. Platoon's the kind of guy that can take shit like Velma and turn into a video that improved my grammar. He definitely is, man. Like I said, Procto, guys like him, like said, I try talking slower and more intelligent. I don't have like Platoon, but besides being intelligent, just a fucking nice guy. And trying to think who else, man. I'm getting low on people right now. Let's see. It's just Arc of Iron, Cannolis. I'm looking at other stuff. Speaking of people, yes, B-roll finally hit the 1K, and Jesus Christ, Goodwin's been on, I think, almost every single one of these, and I've been on with B-rolls a handful of times. I can't really go on as much anymore because the problem is I'm working Saturdays again, and I get so fucking drunk and loaded with Adam. I tried going back and forth, like who can get more belligerent and stupid, me or Adam. Don't mention that bastard Adam Gray. I figure, I mean, Jay, I've been on a couple of times, and the guy's always, for me, Adam has always been funny as hell. He wanted to hop into my Superman video, but he told me he woke up late. And I'm like, God, it's fine, dude. But yeah, Adam, especially guys like the Dirty Otter, the Dirty Otter, Smilex, Babs. Babs is always cool with me, and everybody's cool with me. I have no problem with nobody, man. I don't fight with nobody. I get nobody's shit. Adam's always been fucking good people with me. I like B-rolls hanging out. Your guys, I mean, Jesus Christ, like he made poor fucking Goodwin suffer for so long for these shitty every Friday night shitty movies, and I was on for a couple of them. It's you poor bastard. Let's see. Jacob Ironside. Oh man, such an underrated person by all means. Jacob only has 514 subscribers. I hope he's doing well. I try to get as many updates as I can. Again, after this video, I got to do like my own ballerina video and work on my Last of Us stuff. And I met Jacob a handful of times, but again, just our overall atmosphere from Gooch to Vex to Goodwin to anybody. Jacob is just good fucking people. Nothing but good things to say about this guy. Let's see. Yeah, B-sides a load of fun as long as you're not watching that what Adam puts on the screen. Yes. Seeing Adam Gray torture Jay Goodwin on fucking B-sides, it's fantastic. I mean, to watch him suffer. But yeah, Jacob Ironside, I hope he's doing well. It's such a good dude where everybody who knows him was donating and raising money, and even Vex at her infamous boob cam to help out a good cause. And my thing is, when you have like 20 or 30 random people, YouTube channels, all donating to you and all fucking supporting you and just tweeting stuff out and praising you in chat. When that many people are talking about you, you're doing something right, man. And just, I hope the guy, I mean, look at this. It sucks, It sucks in a sense because like he's only got 60 fucking views and 45 views, things like that. But I mean, even good ones on Big Trouble 128. Oh, just man. 100% Jay. It's a Jacob's a fucking sweetheart. And just again, one of the people where I keep saying and I mean this with all the sincerity in the world, where if I could fucking take 500 of my subs, give them to Jacob, I always feel like I'll never understand how I have 2,000. This guy's only got 500. I don't get how it works out. I would be fine saying if I only had 500 and this guy had 2,000. I mean, I wish we could switch, man. Some people, PayPal, Jacob Ironside, sweet fucking person, man. It's a great person. Let's see. Critic Al will be on with me. He only has 191 right now. Critic Al is slowly getting up there. Procto. Only talked to him for a little bit during Lance's streams. Yeah, don't say he is, dude. Just like Platoon, Jacob Ironside, he's just ask anybody that will listen or anybody that knows him. You can't find a person to say a single bad thing about him, and that's rare. I tried being like that, but I'm not as sweet as Jacob. Like, I'm a good person, but he's one of them guys where it's like, fuck, is you think you're a good person? Meet him, and like I feel like an asshole in comparison to someone like Jacob. The guy just like oozes sincerity. But Critic Al only has 191 subs. He will be on for Superman 3, and I'm pretty sure my news stream on Wednesday. He just did a Predator video, 217. So, not great, but 900 views right here. Critic Al reviews Critical Drinker. Nice guy. He's good fucking good people. I always make a joke that Critic Al is constantly interrupting people. This happens with him and Northern English Bastard. Critic Al and Northern English Bastard have very bad delays with their StreamYard. So I may say, hey Luke, how do you feel about something? As Luke's answering, hey Critic Al, how do you feel? And Critic Al's constantly cutting you off, but it's because the internet is so shitty. So as he's answering a question, he's on like a 10-second delay. Well, it's not get crazy. You're not a person, but I don't know about good. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I try being good, but again, compared to fucking Jacob. But Critic Al, again, everybody I know, I mean, obviously people like Niat, and Little Platoon, I'm glad they have very high sub counts. But the thing is that all these people, so from Cannoli to Critic Al to Jacob, World War Joe and everybody, these people, I feel like, they're so underrated and stuff. And I just wish, I wish they had fucking higher sub counts. Game with Gord, everyone I know, Scott Atkins. I'm just looking at Tyler again. Tyler. Hey, Tyler. Said Tyler's at 2,000 subscribers. I like Tyler. Tyler's a good fucking dude. We have great interactions. I have nothing bad to say about Tyler. Wish we could hang out more. It's hard promoting everybody's stuff, but Tyler, we always joke about him being autistic, but he has a very certain way of looking at movies. I wish he would do more live streams. He's not around as much, but Tyler's a good fucking dude. Simple as that. So still miss him. Stupid Black Cat. I mean, look at that. Why Dread's a masterpiece 10 years later, man. 700K views, 239. We all missed the Black Cat. He's not gone, he's just taking a massive break because life. We talked about this in person, well, not in person, but one-on-one. Felix the Cat here, he just said, hey, listen, man, like YouTube is fantastic, but life is more important, and I gotta just take care of life. But he can hit me up on Twitter whenever he wants to. He knows this. We've talked a ton of fucking times, man. So I have nothing but good things to say about Felix the Cat. Great fucking dude. So I think that's pretty much it right now. And see, I went on for 42 minutes, way longer than I ever planned on it. And that's all I can say is going forward, I want to do more of my lazy reviews. Ballerina will be out tonight. And if anybody watching the replay, they wonder why, hey, dude, for 2025, you're not putting as many videos. The thing is, if a friend like say Nadia or like Nick from Plot Strikes Back, if even like Leon says, hey, do you want to come onto my channel? Sure, no problem, man. And I just right now, spending like 5 or 6 hours a week with say Nadia or Nick or just even Enzo, when I'm guesting on someone else's stream, it's time I'm not putting into my own videos. Not complaining by any means, but that's why things have been slowing down for. So I kind of hit the point where I want to make more videos. I'll be doing like a bunch of what I'll call fucking late reviews, just and catching up on friggin' my movie reviews. But my movie reviews been slowing down because I like hanging out with people and boosting them up with the little bit I can. If I could help Nick get 1 more sub or like Nadia get 2 more views, if I can do that, that's all I care about. I don't give a shit about the money or the subscriber count. I want everybody I know. I want everybody to have 10,000 subscribers and higher and higher. That's what I'm here for. I'm never doing this shit for money. I never ask for a donation, a super chat, never ask for a like and a sub. I never ask for invites onto a stream because I never want to feel entitled. I want to earn it. But I feel like so far, the 100 people I've met on YouTube, 99 have been cool as hell. You always get 1 or 2 people that you don't want to talk to anymore. But overall, it's been a good fucking place. It's been a great journey. The 3 years I've been doing this shit, I've had nothing but great fucking interactions with people. I've had some seriously deep conversations, whether it's from Emperor Goodwin. Also, God, why is it not popping up for? It's weird. Let's see. Last one. See, I always say the best for last because why not, right? Because you don't want to blow your load too too early. He needs no introduction. 27.7K subscribers. Who knows who the fuck he is. We actually talked earlier, but this guy, right here. So he has 161 views. Very well, it came out a couple hours ago. So this asshole right here, Diabolical Souls presents the Gooch Jay. I told him, I sent him a super chat and we talked afterwards. He knows this stuff. Very few people I have met on this fucking platform that I consider a friend. I would consider a friend. Very few people have my actual goddamn phone number. I told him, and he knows this. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. He can call me. Wouldn't be a fucking problem. It could be 2 in the afternoon. He could ask me for $100. I wouldn't have it, but I'd go, sell a kidney or something, get $100. I wouldn't sell my liver because that's too damaged. But Gooch is a fucking great guy. Let you know with Gooch, again, we talked about, and Emperor Goodwin could attest to this, that before he had the idea, we talked about this stuff about getting co-host. I never would have co-hosted just because of my work schedule, but I contacted like 35 people on fucking Twitter. I wrote everybody's schedules down, everybody's availability, who, just different aspects. I sent Gooch just so much thumbnails and notes and just one of my best, to get Gooch's stuff going. And I'm so happy that Jay's just doing good. And I mean, he said 27,000, that's low shit. He is, the guy deserves double this easily. Hopefully he'll get there, but YouTube's a fucking funny thing. I know he's going to start doing more Gucci stuff like tomorrow, like Predator and Gucci. I want it to blow up and I told him before that this 27,000, when he was at 10,000, my dude, at 10,000, that won't be there for long. It's going to fucking hit 15K and 20K, and he's just going to keep growing and growing. That's all I want, man. Cannoli, hey, buddy. Like I said earlier, I was telling Goodwin, Cannoli, fucking your stupid fucking Velocipaster, your Velocipaster stream, man. I watch every couple months now. It's, oh Christ. Yeah, I mean, because Gooch could. But I sent him, said some voicemails earlier, and he'll be the last person to talk about for a head out, man. That right here, turning Gooch knees, the fact that and Jay did an hour and 47-minute stream, talked about mental health, mental awareness. He opened up, and I could say this, that in terms of respecting people, like I said, I respect Emperor Goodwin. I said, consider fucking Gooch a friend of mine. To sit there and to cry on camera, the pair of brass balls it takes to cry on camera on a platform like YouTube, because listen, it's going to happen, right? You can make a channel or a video where like somebody doesn't like Diabolical Souls. They don't like the Gooch. At some point, some person could use him opening up as fuel against him. There could be a Twitter or a fucking Reddit article where somebody just doesn't like Jay for some reason and use this shit as fuel against him. So to put yourself out there, talk about his kids, talk about his ex-wife, talk about his aunt, even talking about doing stuff with a gun. I'm not sure what I can say on here now, but the way he opened up, that's a fucking level of like bravery that very few people have. And I was like, Jay, as much as I respect you, god damn, it's like you just hit like legendary status, bro, of like opening up like that. That shit's not easy to fucking do. And especially to be on camera. It's one thing to be an avatar, and I've never shit on people like Platoon or Goodwin who don't come on camera that often or ever. But to be on camera, whether it's one person or 1,000 people, and to open yourself up like that and talk about personal shit, that's not fucking easy. So Jay is a fucking sweetheart, man. Hopefully we'll hang out one day in person. I could said everybody here I could talk about. Fuck, I could do an hour stream on every one of these channels, but time is always against us, man. What do you say? He said, the Velocipaster changed lives. So I cry on camera. Sure, those cameras usually in my bedroom, but still, yeah. I mean, I always say like I'll never cry on camera. I just cry after I watch Pornhub and I do that shit where it's off camera, Jay. So yeah. So dude, I don't even cry in front of people I know. Doing it online would just give me ammo to, and that's what I'm saying, Procto. And like, and I know Jay's smart enough. He's been on this platform long enough where social media long enough where somebody eventually probably will use it as ammo against him. But honestly, those people, Jay's got a good enough following, good enough fan base, a bunch of friends were like I would, if somebody ever fucking personally attacked Jay for like his doing this video today, turning Gucci knees, I would go out of my way to like fucking just with the little influence I fucking have, like blow up their Twitter, get their emails. I would make their life a living fucking hell, man, because what he did today, that's not fucking easy to do. Not by any means. It's one thing if I'm crying on camera, jokingly drunk, and drinking fucking vodka, but for Jay opening up like that, and I'm like, and I'm listening because Goodwin was in chat and Cannoli was everybody, and I'm like, damn, and he paused. I'm looking down my phone. I'm driving. I'm supposed to be, but looking down, I'm like, is Jay gonna go there? And he paused it, and you could see it, and I'm like, damn, and that was some deep shit, man. No, it wasn't Cannoli, Cannoli, It's not easy to be vulnerable in front of regular people, never mind online. So I have to give Gooch major props for doing that. Yeah, because that's what I said. It's like it'll take one wrong person to just be a total piece of shit cannoli and just totally fucking rip you. Like even I talked to Goodwin about this and other people. Even having my kid on some reviews with me, he just turned 18, so he doesn't care. But I'm also smart enough where if my kid was 5 or like say shit 10 years old, my kid never will be on my YouTube channel considering what we do. But I mean, even like you could have 5 subscribers. It takes that one wrong asshole to just slay your fucking family. Like shit, even Critical Drinkers had some different trolls where they try getting personal. It's like, I mean, he puts down Will Jordan, and obviously Will Jordan writes books, but some people just want to really dig into your fucking personal life. I'm lucky enough where my kid's 18, he doesn't give a shit, I don't have a current girlfriend to worry about, but some people will seriously dig into your fucking life and start, posting pictures of your kids or something, or your wife, or they'll pull up like obituaries, your parents, or some just raunchy, just disgusting shit, man. So, yeah, cannoli. It was pretty hard for me to the last time I showed vulnerability. I think it was the early 1200s. Yeah, it's always been a worry of mine, especially with Sassy and the content she covers so far. We've been lucky, 100%, dude. And like I said, your wife, the fact she'll have your daughter on there and talk about your kid and talk about being a mom, that's really good stuff. And that's stuff that I like listen to on Sundays. And I told her because Sassy made a post the other day where she's like, "Yeah, I'm taking a step back and just I gotta like, I'm not giving it my all. My heart's not in it." I'm like, Sassy, because you and Cannoli and your daughter, you guys have lives and you work and for me, being on YouTube is a fun experience talking to you and Goodwin right now. It's a treat. It's a great time getting drunk with Nadia or Nick or, Leon or somebody. If you're doing this stuff and your heart's not in it, because none of us are making money off this shit. I mean, I think YouTube paid me like $30 this year, of ad revenue. Unless this is my full-time job. If your heart's not in this stuff, don't do it. Don't be out here just half-assing it and just don't torture yourself. Be on here because it's fun. Because trust me, because I already go to work. I hate my fucking job as it is. I hate waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and dealing with the public. And if I have to come home and be on YouTube and then hate this shit, I'm not doing this stuff no more, man. I know, Prato. Unfortunately, a lot of people on social media have no life, especially on fucking Twitter and in Reddit and TikTok. They have no life, and their whole life is just to be a piece of shit, man. It's like, of course, I made it through. I was the one that turned out the lights to begin with. Yeah. Oh, he definitely is cannoli. He's a sick fuck, and that's why we love him for it. But bestly in the best way possible. But yeah, as I said, same thing with fucking Gooch, man. Gooch, I could just this guy. Talk about this fucking guy all day. But Cannoli said, I'm glad you hopped on for a minute, dude. And if you want to catch a replay, and that's pretty much it, man. I just said it's like all I can say is that I'm here to enjoy myself, have a great fucking time, not fight with people, not argue. A couple times on Twitter, I got kind of like I wouldn't say belligerent, but people on Twitter were just pissing me the fuck off. And I overall don't like streamers. I don't like I don't care about OnlyFans in a sense. People want to donate money to that stuff, but I don't like entitled people, whether it's Goodwin or Cannoli or it said fucking Dark Hour, Gooch, everybody works, everybody has jobs. And I'm not against doing this platform as a full-time job, but just I respect people. I said the whole moniker is blue collar loser. But I can never make my channel like called like the Chris's review movie channel, which sounds stupid. But everybody I'm showing, all these people I subscribe to, everybody works, everybody busts their ass, everybody's got something going on for them. Whether it says Gord to Luke to said Jackson. Everybody's doing stuff. Nadia works. Everybody. Goodwin has so much business advice. We know where to begin. Can always work, and that's why he's busy at the moment. Like I like people that just work and do shit. I can't stand everybody like, hey, I'm gonna wake up this morning, scratch my balls, pour some drinks, and I'm gonna sit in front of my camera for 12, 14, 15 hours with a PlayStation controller and give me money, and I should make $1,000 today while I sit here all day long while you work and I sit home and drink beer and whatever and play Elden Ring. I don't like that shit, man. So can only yeah. The less I've been on Twitter in the past few months, the happier I've been, even though it's fun to engage. Sometimes it's just not worth the headache. Yeah, and that's what I'm hitting the point, Cannoli, where I hit the like button. I stop interacting with people because it is like it's no secret. And I'll say it's Wednesday for my news stream that this guy Asmongold goes to kick, he makes like 30 grand in 1 month. And I'm like, 30 grand, 30 grand. And I'm like, hey guys, here's Asmongold says he doesn't wear deodorant. Asmongold's missing fucking teeth. Asmongold, whatever. It's like he doesn't. It just the stuff. The more you read about this guy, you're like, damn, dude, bro, you can't even pick up, like, let's say, oh, look, this thing called the vacuum. So there's a Dyson, a vacuum. There's, whatever, deodorant. Like, oh yeah, the guy doesn't wear deodorant. I'm like, is it really that hard to buy deodorant, son? Like, let me see. There you go. Old Spice swagger. It's like, I don't shower, I don't shave, I don't wear deodorant. I'm just this disgusting pig. And I'm like, you make 30 grand in a month, and yeah, there's nurses out there that can't fucking pay their rent, and you make that's a whole nother thing. But that's what I'm saying, Cannoli. I'll make a comment, and some of these people, they're fans. They're so rabid, and just like, no matter what these guys do, like, they'll still have fans. So yeah, I know it all too well. Some of the friends on Modford have the worst stalkers. Thankfully, I haven't received too much flack for associating with them, but it feels like inevitability. Yeah, and that's what I'll talk to Goodwin about this, Procto, is that, the cockroaches in his home don't complain about the smell, so it's all good. Yeah, it just said Jay, it's a stream I would have, and I've talked about this, where it's one thing if you're going to be a streamer sitting home all day, at least if you're a nice person and you're clean and you're fit, or like guys like, Plot Strikes Back Nick, he's in shape and he's presentable, I could almost buy that. But when you're just like this gross, disgusting mess of a human being, and like say shit like, I go to GameStop, and the women there are pigs, and I'm like, Asmon Roach Boy, your half your hair is missing, you're balding, you have like a white trash Joe Dirt goatee, you're missing teeth, and you're talking about the appearance of women. Like, I could be here all fucking day, but he's a weird guy. I mean, it's Procto said, it's his fans are just like, well, Asmongold said 2 + 2 = 4. Look, he's based. He said 2 + 2 = 4. Or video games. Guys want to see hot women. Really? Guys want to see hot women in video games? My God, you must have a fucking master's degree, huh? You must have went to Yale, bro. For that hot take of like, men want to see attractive women, and like all his fans are fucking clapping like seals. Oh my God, see how based he is? I'm like, yeah, based, as his teeth are falling out. And his whole diet is fucking soda. Like, there was a video where someone showed where he was drinking water, he started gagging on it, and he's mixing soda with his water, but that's actually legit, because his whole life, like, I got Pepsi Zero, but trust me, I drink water and Gatorade and Propel water, and I had a protein shake earlier. My whole life isn't fucking Pepsi, like, but dumb people in the entertainment. So I know, Jay, just like, there's something. I mean, it said guys like you that work for a living, guys. It said if a nurse made 40 grand in a month, Jay, or like a plumber, a fucking electrician, a longshoreman. I don't know any firefighters. Like, dude, just for argument's sake, I looked into recently city workers in my city. I don't care. I tell people I'm in New York, but like laborers, they're starting at $17 an hour. Garbage trucks, sanitation workers starting at $18 an hour. And in case people don't fucking know it, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning when it's like mid-August and 105 degrees outside, and fucking chugging garbage into the back of a truck until like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Guys are starting $18 an hour to fucking be garbage men. I'm like, and that's a ball busting, sweat intensive, disgusting, smelly job. $18 an hour to start. This motherfucker makes 30 grand by saying, oh yeah, Trump this, Trump that, Elon, and roaches. I'm like, 30 grand. Motherfucker. Just like that, that's the kind of thing said, as being blue collar. I said, I don't give a shit. I live a pretty decent fucking life. But when I read about a nurse can't pay her fucking rent or something, or a teacher has to work 3 jobs because her mortgage is backed up or something. And just like that, this shit irks me. But that's a whole nother tangent. Man. But yes, 58 minutes in. So next coming up is, yes, Ballerina out tonight. My video. I got to finish my Last of Us. Wednesday, we were watching Superman 3. And like I said, anybody watching this in replay, if you see me, always, if you're in fucking chat, just say, Chris, send me the link. You got it. No problem. But tonight, Leon's currently on. Said Nick and Goodwin, because I'd be fucking laughing where I'm like, I like to Goodwin where I'm like, hey, I'll say in the fucking chat, like, well, we have the 13th Warrior, right? Since I was younger, kind of bombed to the box office, was a pretty good movie. Everyone I know likes this movie. And of course, one person's like, yeah, well, one person doesn't like this movie. I'm like, you dick. But yeah, no, that's coming out tonight. So Masculine Mondays for Nick. Richard Pryor, Ultimate Villain. Yeah, that's going to be a fun stream. So we had two good Christopher Reeve movies. Then we're going to have 2 not Christopher good movies. But then said Jay, we're gonna cover right into fucking Returns, then Man of Steel, and then probably fucking BVS. And oh boy, don't blame you. I'm just saying, like, but of course, what's funny is whenever you think Masculine Mondays, you think Leon. Because yeah, but said I love having Jay on there. And I always say, man, people see in the fucking chat, like, and as Goodwin mentioned about busting balls, it's yeah, that's what he fucking put in our Twitter chat. I'm like, you piece of shit. Of course. As I said, Cannoli, it's like, man, you see Goodwin. I love when I'm doing a rewatch or something. Goodwin has no problem just slaying me and just going at it. And like I said, sometimes there's been a couple of times my own fucking rewatches where I'll just like, I'll go like this because I'm just like, I can't be on camera because I'm laughing so fucking hard. I'm like, especially he was making these fucking Christopher Reeve wheelchair, and I'm already like, what, half a bottle in of this stuff. He's making these fucking Christopher Reeve jokes about the wheelchair and not feeling it. And I'm like, you motherfucker. So definitely. But as he knows, man, like the fact that Jay will constantly last thing I'll say is we had this a person that left our Twitter group. At one point, me and Goodwin were going back and forth about, I forgot what it was. We're mentioning CGI and subjectability and movies. And me and Jay just had like 10 or 11 messages, and this other person, will call him but whatever, a very poisonous person's like, and he was hitting me up in a different chat saying, well, dude, like, you and Goodwin are going back and forth, and are you going to tolerate that stuff? And Goodwin's a blah, blah, blah. And he's all shitting on Goodwin. I'm like, and I was texting this guy back saying, so you think that conversation I'm having with Goodwin, that was him insulting me? That's us fighting? That's me not liking him? Oh yeah, we know. I'm reading the messages, and I'm like, bro, you're reading the messages the wrong fucking way. Number one, I could stop talking to Jay anytime I wanted to. Number two, you're not reading between the lines of like, we're enjoying each other, but also if I fuck up, call me out on it. And like, but me and Jay were having for my money, a great conversation. This guy that, we Goodwin knows what I'm talking about, but he's like, he just had this whole big rant about like, why, like, how Goodwin didn't agree with me and stuff, and like how we're insulting each other and we're fucking arguing. I'm like, bro, that's not an argument. That's fucking friends. Some people don't get it. It's weird. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I respect the fact that people push me and challenge me to constantly do better. That's why I do this shit for. So, but yeah, Masculine Mondays. Oh man, it's gonna be fucking great. Goodwin is definitely insane. We love him anyway. Let's be honest, Cannoli, everybody is. Like, I mean, I don't want to joke about it too much because Gooch was getting pretty serious, but like mental health, and I've had again deep conversations with these fucking people. Oh shit, nice. For a one-off show, hey, dude, it said if you want, it's like, again, Cannoli, if you want somebody, don't even fucking ask me. And it wouldn't be an inconvenience. Son, you haven't seen me actually argue. That's what I'm saying. Good when this person who I don't converse with anymore. Boy, it just anyway. But yeah. Well, said that's the last thing for Gooch. I didn't want to bust his balls because Jay was getting pretty serious, but mental health and things like that. And I'm like, dude, you think mental health, any of us are doing well? I'm downing a bottle of this on stream. That's not somebody who's mentally well. But I accept it for what it is. Let's see. Fine, do it naked. I mean, shit, I will send in the biggest super chat for that, man. That'd be awesome. Fractal. Like I told Broad during the Warfare stream, the closest friends give each other the most shit. It might look bad on the outside, but it's a time you could ask for. But also, Procto, the thing is, especially being on a platform like YouTube and having friends, if you come onto this platform and you want to sit there and like find people that agree with every single thing you say, or it's like, dude, look in a mirror or just take your phone and just like talk to yourself all day. Yes, I'm wonderful. Yes, I'm great. Yes, I agree with everything. If you don't have friends challenge you, I mean, if you're going to make YouTube videos and you're expecting what, 100% like ratio? I mean, Drinker himself puts out videos. He might get 4 million views. He's not getting 4 million likes, 4 million upvotes. And even on fucking Twitter, hey, Drinker, I like your video, but I don't agree with you. Certain people out there don't like people disagreeing with them. So certain people, like say Goodwin, may disagree with me or may challenge me in a fun way. And certain people, the thing is, when you think you're always fucking right, as some people think they are, happens all the time on the internet, they can't stand when somebody, God forbid, disagrees with them. That's why I love talking to people like a good one for. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll have Cannoli. So, yeah, it's always been fun. I can't wait to hang out with you again. So, yeah, Procto, I will see you Wednesday. And of course, Goodwin, I'll be in fucking chat for next. Let me go finish my ballerina video. Let's see. If everyone's agreeing, only one person is doing the thinking. Yeah, definitely, Jay. That's what I'm here for. So yes, year 3. I hope I make it to year 4. And I'm just said I'm always around. I'm even though if I'm not on screen, I'm always in the background. And plus, replays are awesome. I'm always watching everybody's replays. And I said YouTube is awesome. It's fun. I've had nothing. I've had 99 out of 100 great fucking people and great interactions. I am happy as fuck to be on here. I am blessed to make actual fucking friends, real life friends, people I respect, and just I could do 5 hours just gloating how great everybody is. So yes, anybody who sees this on the replay, so whether it's fucking Vex or whether it's said Leon, anybody, thank all of you guys. You guys are just why I keep doing this shit for. All right, so let me head out. Actually, no, where's my outro? I got an outro. Yeah, but yeah, definitely check out. If you watch my replay, check out Nick's because his Masculine Mondays are fucking fantastic. Where's my outro? Here we go. So yeah. Oh wait, what was that last year? You fucking dick. It's true. It's a blessing to know me. Yeah, but see, when you say it's funny versus other people would say that and they weren't funny there. Yeah, I'm trying to move on for people like that. Here's the outro. I'll see you guys later.